The energy. Okay. I'm seeing I'm seeing butterflies, y'all, but it's not in. I know my shirt has it, but it was like I was seeing it before. So some of you are about to transform. So congratulations. But I want to just really just align you with your chakras and cleanse your energy a little bit. So I hope that helped. It felt stagnant at first, but I think we're on a good note now. So that's probably why I was seeing the butterflies. And then I did see my shirt in the camera, so that's very helpful. I know I'm on the right track. All right, so I've lit the candle, so let's begin, right? So this is your time from the universe. I'm making my way downtown. So some of you could be going downtown at this time, but that's the song that is popping up in my head. Or you probably have wanted to go downtown. I hope you all are well and safe wherever you are today. If you have been feeling stuck or stagnant, and you can book a session with me to get clarity, to get healing, guidance, whatever you need. We do rose bouquets, so Mother Day is coming up, graduation for some of you. We also make candles as well, okay? And if you are interested in, well, that is for TarRose, by the way. So TarRose.company.site, and I will link both of those links down in the description box, okay? If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, you can visit us at Tanzi B's. You can Google us, which is TanZibs, or you can go to tanzibs.company.site. Now, I'm saying the color red, so that's giving me root chakra energy. And I said earlier that it was feeling like some stuckness somewhere. So maybe you're just now tuning in and you didn't get the little session, but let's do it again. So I'm going to place my hands and just allow it to guide you. Hi, how are you? So just think of it as removing any negativity that you may have. All right. I hope that helps. So I don't really like to talk when I do it because it kind of like helps me channel. So I really hope that helps. And I feel lighter in the chest area. So hopefully that helps you a lot. Okay. So thank you all so much for the love. We're functionally about to get started. And we just want to tap into the energy. Okay. So spirit, what is the energy of the current collective? So we have the world card. Some things are about to come to an end for you, okay? With this, you could possibly be traveling. You could be pregnant. So that means that you're celebrating life and about to welcome a life as well. You could be 21 or something. Today is the 21st of April. So this today could be your birthday or something could just be going well for you in 21 days. I do have a book that I'm completing now, and it is a 21-day challenge. And we also, or you also, could be expecting something today. So you could have found out today that you were pregnant or something like that. But the world card also talks about the completion of something, okay? So we have the Four of Cups in reverse, as well as the King of Wands. So some things you need to meditate on. It's something that's possibly been in your energy that have had you contemplating if you should do it or not, or possibly just where to start, right? So if you go in and meditate with your guides, then it'll help you come into alignment of what it is that you would like to. With this card, it also talks about change and options, which will help you with that foundation that you're seeking for. Now I'm going to pull some cardamom, and I'm also going to pull some oracle on this as well. With the King of Wands being in reverse, this normally talks about being in leadership roles, like being a natural leader, as well as looking at the visionary or the bigger picture on your situation. So it's something that's definitely got you kind of at a halt when it comes to some things because maybe you don't know where to start, okay? But I am going to pull some cards for advice. You could possibly have expectations for something and it's not going the way that you want it to go. And I know earlier when we was doing the energy, trying to remove the energy blocking, it was um I feel like some things were kind of like out of alignment for you. I'm getting a sense of really like clouded judgment. So maybe some things, you wasn't really expecting some things to arise, but that's life. And you're like, how do I work through it or something like that. Spirit, clarify the Four of Cups in reverse. So we got the lovers. So you feel disharmony within yourself, possibly because you haven't really been giving yourself the self love that you give to others, and that's absolutely fine. Because sometimes it's a bad choice on our part versus the next person's part, but you could possibly be an empath, and you want to make other people feel better. An American robin is significant. That's a bird. So if you've been seeing birds a lot, then maybe your spirit team has been trying to connect with you on a deeper level so you can get clarity, which the Four of Cups talks about going into meditation, retreating so you can hear your guidance, right? So some indecisions have been coming up. And it's possibly why I was feeling the pregnancy because you possibly have a fear of commitment to this. A lot of people, when they find out and they're expecting a child, it's kind of like, are you able to do it? But God wouldn't have graced you with the 1743 is significant. God wouldn't have graced you with a gift if you couldn't do it, right? And on the bottom, on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Cups. So this very much talks about a new baby, marriage, proposing, as well as the new family. Okay, and it goes back to the lovers when it's like you can't not fill your cup. You cannot fill others' cup without filling your cup. So the fact that I stumbled over there, you very much have been putting other people before yourself, and it happens. It happens to the best of us. Or you can already have children. The stronger you show up for your children, the better that you can show up for yourself. Okay, so always remember that. And it's very much mother energy with the Empress card coming out because this talks about abundance, fertility, nurturing, and just being the provider of the flock, right? Dads matter too, but majority of the time, the mother has that nurturing sense and ability to cater to the kids as well as the whole family. So, mom, dad, it's possible that you just need to take a break. A break is needed, and it's okay to take a moment for yourself to feel what it is that you need to feel, okay? Because you don't want to pop off on the whole family. Um, my sister, I was looking at a video of her the other day, and shout out to my baby, by the way, Hero. Um, And she told me, she was like, if you keep messing with me, then I'm gonna go tell mama. And I was like, what? Why are you telling mama? And she was like, cause she gonna go get that knife. And my mama was like, so to the point that she was flipping out on everybody, right? Cause my mother really doesn't find time to love on herself or um cater to herself the way that she used to because all of her energy pretty much goes to being a mom. And when she's not being a mom, then she's trying to catch up on rest, right? So she got so mad at me and my sister for like course playing around because my little sister is younger than me. So I heal my inner child with her a lot. I heal my inner child with my child a lot. And we were just playing too much. And she was like, I'm tired of y'all doing all this playing. And we was like, we just playing, right? Like maybe you should play with us so you won't feel so bad. And that's true, right? So she had just went and got a knife and she was like, I'm just gonna start stabbing. I'm just gonna start stabbing. And my sister was like, chill, just chill. And so we still was like playing a little bit and everything like that. But my sister was like, look. So my sister was like, look, you keep on and I'm gonna go tell mama to go get that knife, okay? Whew. It sounds like so much, but like when I look back on it, when I looked at the video, I laughed so hard, y'all, because it was like, that's really my mother. I'm like, that's really my mother. But you've been very diligent with what it is that you're working on, and you're so close to mastering it. Um, so your skill development is taking place at this time. Your creative opportunities are coming through as well. So we got the Eight of Pentacles as well as the King of Cups. So you've been putting time into your project like no other, and it's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong. But it's causing you to become overly emotional with this Queen of Swords, and that's possible. You could possibly be a mom that I'm talking to for sure, because we get with this card, it's like bitchy attitude, and you might want to go get that knife. But I mean, it happens. Kids are gonna make you upset, life is going to make you upset, but how can you work through it, right? So you have to find out exactly what it is that's making you feel like this. Where exactly do you feel like you can change in some way or somehow when it comes to this? And just be authentically yourself. It is okay to be yourself and want peace for yourself. You probably can get that time alone, but communicate, communicate. Um, it's a lot of times that my husband, um, I'd be like, well, can you get the baby? And he's tired from work, right? So I came up with a plan today. I said, well, when he come home, maybe I just need to say exactly what it is that I need before he gets started with anything else, and then maybe we can come to a conclusion of dealing with the baby. So maybe you need to find the ebb and flow of just communicating, just letting the next person know, even if you don't have significant others, but even if you have other children, just simply letting them know, like, look, I need just 5 minutes. And if you, because I'm hearing someone say, well, what if I ain't got this? And it's cool, man. Like, listen, you have to go with the ebb and flow. That's the flow of your life, the flow of your situation. My child is a year old. So if knowing that I can communicate with her and talk to her, okay, um, let me put it on Gracie for you for a little while and let mommy go in here and record. We literally had this conversation before then. If you all see me off camera, then 9 times out of 10 I'm dealing with the baby. The baby is literally in my lap and I'm recording because the messages be coming through and spirit is like, look, you got everything you need. You can do this. All right. Like I don't want to hear it. You signed up for this. This is literally part of your soul mission. 1919 is significant. As well as 1404. So if you have ways of getting things done. It's just a lot of times we do not like asking for help. We do not like to intervene with what the next person got going on. So it's kind of like I don't do it per se, right? But let's get you some. I want to kind of dive deeper into this energy before I give you some advice. So I'm gonna use the other deck. I'm hearing use the other deck. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, you need some clarity on something, you can always book a reading. Okay, I will list the links in the description box below. But everybody's gonna need somebody to talk to eventually. Like it's not always easy holding things in. And a lot of us was raised like, oh, just sweep it under the rug. But sometimes the rug get messy, and you eventually have to pick it up and clean it. Like you want to clean up under it, and you don't want to hoard suppressed emotions, old baggage, past resentments. Anything of that nature. You don't want to hold on to that. It's good to let those things go. So when these type of things arise, you can point out exactly what's going on, what's wrong, all in one, right? So another thing you have to ask yourself, well, where is the rug exactly? Because the rug can be anywhere. Is it in the bathroom? Is it in the living room? Is it in the bedroom? Where exactly is the problem hoarded? You know? So I don't like saying, "Oh, just speak it on the rug." I used to be that type of person. Just speak it, speak it. So speak, spirit like clock it. I used to be that type of person to just sweep things up under the rug and just try to keep the peace. But then when I was to myself, I would feel overly emotional and bitchy, like this Queen of Swords coming out, and it wouldn't do me any good. That puts stress on you that you don't even have to order because 9 times out of 10, it's someone else's problem. And even if it's pertaining to you per se, learn how to work through your trauma. Learn how to work through your strife. Everything don't even deserve a reaction. Simply not saying anything is a response, is a reaction. So everything has duality. It can be good, it can be bad. Um, Basic science, right? The laws of the universe. But at the same time, you have to learn how to work through your own trauma before you can heal someone else. Before you can even ask someone else to heal, they're gonna ask you, "Well, how did you do it?" So you need to be able to tap in personally and be like, "This is what worked for me. It may not work for you, but I don't like saying that anymore to just sweep it under the rug because you eventually gonna have to pick that bitch up and clean it." You holding on to things that happened to you when you was in 12th grade. That's not helping you now when you almost 30 or you're 40. That's not helping you now because it's eating you up little by little. Stress will really eat at your immune system. It will really eat at your brain cells. And then you wish you could take it all back, but you wasn't even attentive when it was presented to you to just let it go. So let's get some more clarity. So I really want to switch roll the dice. I really want to switch decks, but I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna roll the dice 3 times to get you some angel numbers. Okay? I love dice. My husband like dice, so I think that's why. So angel number 2, finding the balance, the duality. Okay, this could possibly talks about the lovers. OMG, something told me to look down. So this card is called Bonfire, and it's actually the number 2 of this oracle deck. And it says, it is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. I'm gonna put that right under diligence and mastery, hard work, and the apprenticeship card with the with the 8 of Pentacles. So you're manifesting something so beautifully. The spirit is saying it is okay to take a moment to breathe. It is okay to relax because this is a season that you're in your manifestation. So anything that you've been manifesting, it is coming to fruition. It's going to bring you the luxury, the responsibility is going to be magnetizing, but you're going to have help. Okay. So Spirit is saying, look, find the balance, find the duality of what it is that you can do now. See what it is that you would change if you could. Not that something needs to be changed, but what would you do differently, pretty much? And I feel like that is just so beautiful because you just really need a balance. You're doing everything that you need to do. You're working hard. You're trying your best to master, and you're mastering it. So all of your trying has put forth the effort to physically come to you. Um, Spirit, when I s- When I roll this dice, give me a number of between the weeks. If it is a single digit, then this is the weeks. If it is a double digit, then this is the days. So give me the week of or days when I roll this dice for them to expect something within their manifestation. Okay. So 5 weeks is significant. Y'all, like 5 weeks is significant, okay? But we actually have the number five card right here. So if you see this card, this is the Five of Swords. This talks about conflict, agreeing to disagree. But what I want you to take from that is those people in the decks, they cannot harm you anymore. So you've learned to master the skill development of letting it go. What did I tell you about that rug? It is okay to clean up after yourself because you don't want to bring this old energy into your new energy because your manifestations are arising before your eyes. Okay. 5 weeks, it is significant. Today is April 21st. Look at your calendar. And even if you look at this after April 21st, you need to go back from when you look at this and go in your calendar 5 days, I mean, 5 weeks from today or that day, and your manifestations are going to change your life. Now, this won't be all your manifestations, but this is going to be something that is going to bring you joy, something that is going to bring you peace, and that you're going to be able to really hone in and say, I did it because you did. And the fact that I literally rolled the dice, blew them, shook them, rolled. We got a three, we have a three, and we have a two. So with these colors, because I have the matching colors, I just pull it randomly. So your heart chakra is expanding, your throat chakra is expanding. You're elevating to higher heights. You could possibly work in communications, or you don't have to, but you're someone that's very creative. And yes, we have, yes, you're very creative. You're very able to use your throat chakra for your highest good. We have the Empress card coming out. This talks about communication. The triplicity stages of your foundation is coming to completion. You're in the first stages of your manifestations. Okay. So it's going to take a little minute. Nothing that's easy is going to be very attainable, right? But your accomplishments is bringing the growth because you put forth the action. So that is so beautiful. Here, give me one card of advice. All right, we got two. It's fine. I know some readers, I mean, it really just depends. I'm not bashing anyone for anything that they do. But I know some cards come out and readers be like, oh, that's too many. And it might be for what they're doing, but I always take it as a sign. The spirit got a lot to say here. You, especially if you the type to have, if you're the type to tap in and you got a lot of people that you're reading for at one time. So I get it. And this is a collective reading, but at the same time, it's just two cards. So X for one, I got two. So I'm gonna be having like a little stack. But I feel like I will reshuffle that little stack and, pick or intuitively pick it. But, whatever, however. Um, so your advice, okay? Have them. So the number 12 could be significant, 10 or 20. We have the Ten of Cups and the Judgment card. So Spirit is telling you that your divine love, the harmony that you seek, and we did have, what was it? Because I want to be precise. Oh, we had the lovers in reverse, right? So this talks about self-love, disharmony. And you possibly could have a significant other already, and Spirit is saying, look, communicate with them. Let them know what it is that you need so they can be of service to you. And when you're communicating, don't shut them off from communicating. You got to listen to them too, okay? Because Just like you need things, they need things too. Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. So maybe you like to hear yourself talk, or maybe your partner's saying, look, you don't let me get a word in. Um, just typical relationship stuff, you know. But Spirit is saying, look, this is gonna be a wish fulfillment with this Ten of Cups. This is a great card in the tarot deck. Some people say this is the because this is the ultimate manifestation card, right? And we saying, look, 5 weeks from now, your manifestations, something you manifested is coming into fruition. And I'm seeing a key. So maybe you're moving somewhere new, or you get a new car or something like that. I'm hearing lock. So you're unlocking a new chapter in 5 weeks, right? And I'm seeing feathers, so that's very much so. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you for showing your presence. You're going to be in alignment with this, okay? Mind you, these cards was your advice. And with the judgment, some things are being tested at this time because you're going through a test of faith. Just because you completed one chapter and you passed those tests, don't mean that the test stops there, okay? That's one thing that we kind of don't allow ourselves time to heal from when we feel like, well, the test is dead, so I'm done. You know, no, you're done with that chapter. You're unlocking a new chapter, right? So that is very much good energy. You're going through a rebirth. Your love is going through a rebirth. You possibly are pregnant. And even if you're not physically pregnant and this is going to be a rebirth, this is a rebirth of something new. Okay, you're very creative. So whatever ideas that you have, whatever manifestations that you're putting forth the action, keep doing it. Okay, because it's going to pay off. It's going to bring you so much joy, so much reward. I mean, this is some beautiful energy. Seriously, you just got to go in and meditate. A lot of us feel like meditating is closing your eyes and humming. I mean, it can be, but that's not all that it is, right? When you're asleep, you're manifesting. Um, okay, Spirit, that's not what I was going to say, but when you're asleep, you're manifesting. So you are a proud to manifest, child. When you're asleep, you're manifesting. Um, the number four is significant. So you're someone that's very powerful. You're putting forth the actions for your foundation. So you can have this stability. And I feel like your significant other is too. That's why you probably feel like, um, OMG, I'm here. I need some good loving. I don't know who sang that song, but that's what I just heard in my head, okay? So it maybe not even be a song. Maybe spirit is coming through like, look, don't rush it. Okay, three is definitely significant, and what I tell you about the Empress card, baby, it's very much fertile. So do not rush it, because you could be double fertile right now. Okay, wrap it up if you do, because child, spirit man, you double fertile. And y'all, why do I see a kid walking with their daddy? Maybe that's your kid walking with their daddy. They got a resume, but kids are definitely significant, and you can just be birthing a project. Because I heard somebody say, I can't have a kid. You go, you okay? But you got some nieces and some nephews, don't you? And you gonna help them, ain't you? Okay, so them your kids too. People need a village. Villages aren't there anymore. Okay, soul tribes. Those are the villages. But y'all, let me wrap this up because it's been almost 30 minutes, and it was so nice talking to y'all. I really enjoyed it for real, for real. Cause girl, 29 is significant, and child, child. My baby is gonna be like, Mama, you can do that. Let them look at the table. They don't need to look at you. Let them look at the table. And she be like, I will shake the table. She's just a smile, y'all. But get ready because y'all are both going through an awakening. Confirmation. Y'all see how she was so quiet, but I'm telling you the truth. Get ready because 5 weeks from now, y'all are going to be so happy. Y'all are going through an awakening together. Y'all going through a rebirth together. And this is going to bring you so much joy. Okay? Spirit said, pull some more. What's that, Spirit? So let me do this big. Cause I've been looking at it. I've been looking at it. I mean, for real, for real. Feel like this energy too good to end. I know I've been talking and stuff like that, y'all, but I don't get to do this often, so bear with me. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do we have? And I'm seeing a butterfly, y'all. Y'all are going through a rebirth, a metamorphosis. Okay, this transformation is gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna be so beautiful, y'all. It's gonna be so beautiful. You're gonna be so happy, and I'm so happy for y'all. So congratulations. Okay, Spirit, allow me to tap in. What messages do we have for the audience? So we got the Queen of. Oh man, hold on. So I'm gonna start with the Queen of Diamonds. This talks about money, 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 money. Spirit is saying, look, your status is about to change, child. You are going from I don't know to let me get it, okay? I'm hearing 20 on 10, and you only got a Jeep, so that might put you at least close to a full tank. Now you at least got a half a tank. I don't know. But baby, this status is gonna be luxury, all right? So be mindful because it is a third party trying to come in, but don't let that stop. Don't let no monkey stop your show. Okay, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Don't let them stop your show. All right. And y'all look, we some said look down. We got the three of hearts, y'all. Look, somebody got some uncertain emotions. You could possibly have two or more mates when it comes to this love interest confirmation. Don't let it stop your show because when we first started this reading, y'all, we had the world card. 2 plus 1 is 3. This card is 21 in a deck. So Spirit is saying, look, all that old baggage, all that old strife and tension, baby, that's coming to an end. Okay. So once this completion is fully set, well, it's already set. Because y'all remember I told you about the lock and the key. So I'm saying it again. It's already set. Don't let them stop your show. Just keep going. Okay. We also got the King of Spades. So the person that you're with could be very powerful in whatever it is that they do. Or they possibly can just be powerful in the spirit realm. Because everything is above, so below. Whatever goes on in the spirit comes manifest into the 3D. Okay? So this person that you're closing the chapter with was very like self-absorbed and very deceptive, like cunning type energy. So please don't. That's possibly why this judgment card came out too. Because Spirit is like, look, they gonna try to come in and we're gonna try to see what you're gonna do. Because this divine union is waiting on you, but you gotta realize what it is that you want and don't want. So we also got the 7 of clubs as well as the 3 of diamonds. So we got 33 is significant, and it's 33 minutes and 16 seconds. All right. So look up that angel number. Look at the angel number 33. You're mastering your emotions when it comes to love at this time, but you must love yourself too. Confirmation. Put forth the effort to put yourself first. Okay. 1809 is also significant. But release the negative thinking. Okay. You got good wealth coming in, and you might be even in a spotlight. So fame is significant. So I was going to say fortunate. So you're very fortunate. You're very fortunate because I was going to say fame, but fortunate was coming through. So you're someone that's very fortunate, and even if you don't like being in the spotlight, I don't think it's something that you can stop. You know, I don't. I really don't think that it's something that you can stop because it's so many ways. I mean, oh my God, come through the in spirit. I appreciate it. Help me here so I can help the collective. Because I was gonna say it's so many ways to go viral now. But Spirit wanted me to say it's so many people watching you. So like, even if you don't feel like what you're doing is good enough, you are very admirable. So you could possibly be starting a new business. But baby, this new beginning is gonna be a good chance, all right? And it's gonna bring you so much love and so much joy. Mm, you're very skillful. We got the Queen of Spades coming out. So you could be you and your boss energy, girl. Ain't none to it. Boss, ain't none to it. The real one. So boss by the card list is definitely significant. And be mindful when you get angry. Or if an angry person try to come up to you or something like that, like be cautious because everything is not what it may seem. Everything you're going through a test right now, right? So that's part of judgment because you can be talking to a spirit. I mean, you are a spirit. I'm a spirit. So everything is energy. But sometimes the divine want to see how you're going to react when it comes to certain things. Okay, so just be mindful of that. We also got the Six of Diamonds. So it is time for you to set your boundaries. Okay, some things may be restricted when it comes to this new level up, but just know that you're able to get through it. You're able to get through it, and it's gonna bring so much joy that I can't stop seeing the song card in my mind's eye. And that talks about vitality, knowing all is well, and just knowing exactly what it is that you want, as well as like we were saying earlier about healing your inner child. Okay, see what else do we got to say for this collective? So we got the Joker. Somebody is gonna bring you a gift. This card also talks about a child as well, but you could be dealing with somebody in your energy that is immature, and it's possibly making you feel like when I was saying about the angriness. So that possibly can be like a pet peeve of yours or something like that. But I'm seeing somebody with light hair. And like I said, you're very admirable, or you could have light hair. We got the four of spades. So this long-standing problem that you're going through is going to be, or kind of like now, you feel like this long-standing problem in your love life isn't going to come to an end, but or you feel like your needs are not met. So I'm seeing like somebody at a desk job. So possibly both of you all be at work a lot that you don't feel like it's going to be met, but it will because we got the seven of cards coming out, which was the card that fell to the floor. So it's some unsettled emotions there, and it's making you feel like it's trouble in the love life. Let me get you a oracle card for that because I'm really just seeing a desk, somebody typing at a desk. See, what is this seven of hearts? Because I'm just it's like somebody holding their head at a desk. They were typing, but then it's like, so maybe you got a text. So we got inner power. So it say, let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embody. So do you feel like your person is cheating on you? And at the bottom, we got boundaries again. So maybe these old people are trying their all right, y'all. I'm sorry. So stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. You remember when I said I'm seeing somebody at a desk and they holding their head. My husband called y'all. So maybe you just got a call from that third party. What I say, because see the boundaries card had came out, y'all. And this card is number three in this deck. That third party is trying their best to communicate with you, whether this is physically, spiritually. But spirit is like, look, let that shit go. They're unfaithful. We got the Jack of Diamonds coming out, y'all. So this is somebody that's very impulsive and impatient to just dump on you. Okay, it's giving very much negative energy, but you all got a soul tie somewhere. But stay focused on your job because the Jack of Diamonds also talks about like a new money venture. So this person is possibly seeing you like level up and they trying their best to just make their way in, but you're a snake too. You got a kundalini energy too. All right, and if you know how to use it for your highest good, then you don't got to worry about these garden snakes. Okay, Let them stay in their grass and you focus on yours. So maybe mowing the lawn is significant because we also got the four clubs coming out, which talks about you're doing such a good job when it comes to work. This talks about good reputation, all right, as well as manifestation. We already got this set with a tarot, right? This just clarifying some energy. But this other person is very dishonest and they betrayed you so many times. Oh my God, Spirit said, turn to every which way but loose. Turn to every which way but loose. And now I want to let go, baby. But the six of hearts coming out, we talked about good fortune. So you possibly be planning a trip at this time. But someone new is interested in you. And this could be your divine counterpart, right? So you possibly cut this person off probably about 4 years ago. And baby, they holding on like a motherfucking thread. Spirit said, ain't even dead. Spirit said, ain't even dead. Mm. Spirit, give me one card. But ain't even it. We got the justice cards out. Sometime in the bottom of the deck. And so it's in reverse. This person is being punished because of this disloyalty. They're dishonest towards you. The 11 talks about the polarities. You remember when I was telling y'all about finding the balance and what it is that you do and like how you're gonna do it, how you're gonna get it done? Once you find that balance, baby, we got the nine of cups coming out, which is like the nine of cups. Okay, so clubs, cups. You got to see your rewards, baby, for the better. You finna reap the fruits of your labor, okay? So you have the answers to whatever it is that you're seeking. Mind you, the lock and key, right? The number 25 could also be significant. But this wealth is gonna change your work goals. Cause y'all, we got a stack of cards that came out. Like I said, I'm gonna read all of them if they do. So some things have been hidden from you, but these endings are gonna bring in the closure of emotions that you're seeking because some secrets will be revealed with the Joker card coming out. And we got the Nine of Spades, which talks about sadness, depression, heartbreak, or karmic relationships. So I feel like the heartbreak and the karmic relationships is this other person energy, and they kind of like want to dump it on you, on bitch. But that was Fear said. Like some said, look ahead. And when I start staring and stuff, that's when I get like my channel through. But punk bitch. So like y'all, I can't make it up. It be so funny because I'm like, Fear. It be funny though. So we got the Queen of Clubs. Um, so this card was in reverse, and it talks about the mature woman being practical, okay, being successful. You got to focus on your goals, baby. And this is not general Pacific, but we all have masculine energy and we all have feminine energy. So this just talks about finding that balance, finding the duality of your soul's essence. So you can notice people when they come in because you're someone that's very helpful to the spirit realm. And a lot of people know that, but it's kind of like you don't trust your own gift. And baby, what we got? The two of diamonds, right? Which talks about the unexpected surprises, a gift, even a love affair at times. So maybe these old energy lingers, or you can feel the animosity of some sort. Because I felt real icky all of a sudden, but just take a spiritual bath, cleanse yourself. If you need clarity, because I know this is a huge collective, but if you need clarity, you can always look at TarRose.com.site. We have some vanishing candles that we can ship you and things like that, so you can uplift yourself. Okay, if you need a Reiki session, we can help you. Um, you need some self care items for your natural hair and skin concerns, we can help you with that as well. And we got the five of clubs. So it's time for you to exercise. Find a new hobby that's going to help you get out of this energy. Okay. Even if you got to include your kids with it, it's going to bring you good luck. You just got to find it. of what it is that you want to do because you got the money coming in soon. And remember when we said earlier 5 weeks. So 444 is definitely significant. You're heavily protected, but your spirit team is going to need help protecting you as well when it comes to these things. We got the Ten of Cards coming out. So that's just like the Ten of Cups card earlier. We talked about the goals that are being achieved, the emotional security, the success you could possibly work with the public. Um, but your goals are definitely coming to a completion so you can reap these rewards. And we got the Eight of Hearts. So this is a strong union. These are new opportunities. This card talks about a gift as well. Y'all had three cards talking about gifts. So you have to be celebrating so much, okay? And you're very popular in whatever it is that you do. So keep doing it. All right? Keep doing it. Y'all, this video is 45 minutes long. And I know I've just been talking, but I had so much fun with y'all today. I really did. I really did. I'm gonna get y'all a couple oracle cards and I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta start dinner for my man child and myself. He gonna be like, it ain't for me, it's for you. It's for you. Because if you don't eat, the baby don't eat. And I'll be like, I know, I know. But he's very appreciative and I love that about him. Because I wasn't used to a love like this. Wait a minute, because I was hearing the song. Only love can hurt like this. So that's that past energy again. Yeah, love hurts, right? But I feel like that's that past energy, child. Can't get up with me. What's that song about a gorilla? My ex, all they ass some fucking clowns, but they can't get up with me. I told you, it's that old energy, Lord. Spirit, let's get some closing cards so we can end. Give me four cards. So we got orgasm, child. Give me one more. Thank you. So we got pagans, orgasm, fae, and honey. So the orgasm card could possibly be talking about you and your current partner, but I feel like y'all have not been really in union like that for a minute. Um, I'm here because you fertile. So do not love on yourself. Love on yourself naturally, but this card does not talk about pleasuring yourself. This talks about opening the gates to your renewal. So call your power back authentically. Okay. Take your spiritual baths and cleanse yourself, purge yourself, banish these people out of your aura, banish these people out of your energy. And when you do, your grace is so lethal. Okay, that's what the honey card talks about. But we also with the Pagans card coming out, that means spread your wings, flies there and expand because they're massive. Okay, they're massive, like 4 fucking yards massive. But it talks about moving on and just going forward. And then that Fae card came out again. So be cautious, dear one, because everything is not what it may seem. So you could possibly be having some spicy dreams. If you feel yourself having those spicy dreams, wake up and repent. I heard somebody say it ain't easy to wake up. Well, try, bitch. Because some of y'all be making excuses. And I don't like that for y'all. Like, on here, we hold people accountable because we had the justice card to come out, remember? You got to let people know what it is that they went wrong and how they can better themselves. But some of y'all don't want to better yourselves. Come on. One more little shuffle and I'm done because it be people sending me strife and shit. Mm-mm. Y'all ain't gonna get me down to your level. Probably when I was 20, then I'd be like, put him up, put him up, put him up, put him up. But now it's like, girl, I don't see you, I don't hear you, fuck you, bye bye. Pretty much. And my mama would be so proud. My daddy all for whooping your ass, but my mama would be so proud. 'Cause she'd be like, "You should not be fighting." But I was very much my daddy's child. Ho, I'm finna whoop your ass and show you how your mama should have whooped your ass. Oh my God. Y'all used to work at McDonald's and them old hoes used to be just, oh. And I told her, I was like, bitch, you thinking on me a little too much, hoe. So come on. Let me go and whoop your ass like your mama should have, because you got me all the way fucked up. My manager was like, oh my God. She calls my district manager on me, y'all, because I was the manager too. And she was like, oh my God, I gotta send her home because she is too turned up today. Like, no, you ain't say shit to Charlie when she was saying all she said for shit. I'm only gonna let you get away with so much. And what I was telling her earlier, all that sweeping shit on the rug, then you gonna explode on the motherfucker. Some people need to be exploded on. Because, like, they take your kindness for weakness, for real, for real. What I tell you, yeah, this card I just showed for 3 times. We got 4 likes, so I appreciate y'all for whoever liked and tuned in. I thank you. I know this has been kind of long, but I really had a good time with y'all today. However, we got the 4 card. Well, this is the Emperor. This is the husband to the Empress, which came out earlier. So, gender Pacific, you demanding your motherfucking respect and you standing in your power. Okay, like I told you, the pull of your grace is the lethal. So I feel like these people are possibly playing with your energy or playing with themselves to your energy. Taking how it resonates with this orgasm card, but I am gonna clarify it. Um yeah, you see the deck, right? But this card was like that. And they go to Empress again. So yeah, somebody is tampering with your energy that way because you cut them off in any possible aspect. But I wouldn't even let it phase me. Did y'all hear her? She's like I wouldn't even let it phase me, child, because it's coming to an end with death card on the bottom. I mean, you see the deck. It was like that afterward. With the death card coming to an end, this is why Spirit is saying move on. Well, no matter whatever they throw at you, it ain't gonna stick. You went through this change for a reason. Because like even though they're holding on, you just make sure you go through your personal transformation. So give me a card for this death card in reverse. Why is the death card in reverse? I heard bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Y'all, it's coming to an end. I told you. This was the first card out in the beginning of this reading. So now that we're ending this reading, the ending for an ending. And you're about to be celebrating, child. You're about to be celebrating. Don't have these expectations high if you're not gonna put in the work. Okay? But it is time, very much so, for you to be in your celebratory energy. All right. What did I tell y'all earlier? I mean, you've been here, but shit, I was telling y'all earlier, like it was some cloudy judgment somewhere. Don't confuse your happiness for the next person's. So that's what this card talks about. Be cautious, dear one, because everything is not what they seem. Okay, be cautious. You ain't gotta beat yourself up because the next person can't get their shit together and they want to pull on your energy because you got new ideas that you are free. That's gonna bring you the excitement and the joy that you're seeking for. Okay, and trust your intuition. We got the high priestess in reverse. Trust your intuition because some secrets are about to make sense in due time. Spirit, when how long these secrets gonna be? When are these secrets gonna be revealed? A double digit is weeks. A single digit is days. So 5 days, y'all. It's a secret gonna come out. Double digits was for weeks. No, so 5 weeks. Y'all know what the hell I said. Double digits was for days, and weeks was single digit. Shit, y'all gonna be able to go back a little bit, but 5 is significant, all right? So hey, I really hope this helps. The links will be down in the description box for TarRose as well as Tanzi B's. I love you all so much and thank you for rocking in with your girl. This was so great. I heard Grace didn't stop, so it's time for me to stop, child. It's time for me to stop. And plus, I gotta go cook dinner for me and my family. So I love you all. Peace.